I'm trying to visualize how you schedule your year kind of thing. Like how far in advance do you say, okay, I'm going to be living there at that point? You know what I mean? If you have so many different places, or is it just like this part of my life, I'm interested in Mexico, or you know, how does that go?
Usually I'll take like so for example for this trip, I think I planned it in I believe it was maybe in October or November. Myself and Amanda were having dinner and we were just chit chatting, and I'm like, oh, like, I kind of looked at my calendar and was like, oh, I'm not busy. Like, there's no shows in Toronto, or there's not a lot of shows that I have to be at. Like I'm going to be away during this period. Why don't you come to Ecuador, basically? So usually at least 6 months in advance. I got to tell you, a lot of my travel planning nowadays has to do with when is the cheapest flights, because obviously,
Okay.
it's so like, even I have been saying to Amanda, I was in Ecuador 6 years ago, or sorry, 5 years ago was the last time I was here. I was here for a month, and even though some stuff is like beers are $2, a cab is $1. Things, there are lots of things that are still very, very cheap, but the food, much like everywhere else, has like risen at least double, if not more. Gas is higher. Yes, like stuff like that. So I'm more cautious of like when I go somewhere and for how long, depending on how much it's going to cost me.